easy now.
Oh, they gotta be good. Yeah, we up.
You see it? Make sure it can hear. It can hear us real good.
Shalom.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. Shalom. We want to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash.
Double honor to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who does lead and rule well. Salutations to all you hopeful elect Akim pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And sincere shalom also to you Akim and Aqua for listening and learning, preparing yourselves here in these last days. All right? To the entire household of faith, fighting this good fight of faith, we want to say shalom. We had a couple of brothers from the GMS DC camp, you know, coming at you with a live show on this here New Year's Eve of destruction, you know, heading into 2025, man, you know, and you know, we don't even know what the new year is about to be coined. We got to watch out for that video, you know. But this year is coming to a close, man.
That's right.
You know, well, all the prophecies is coming to that much more closer, man. It may sound like a broken record that we say it's the same things every year, but we actually watching, man.
Yep, that's right.
And watching these different things take place, man. It's like you get the Habakkuk. You know,
I was going right
because it's definitely speaking, man.
Yeah. God damn.
You got the in Joel the second chapter, or the third chapter, going to the valley.
Comes up from the top.
Yeah.
This is Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 1. It reads, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me.
Yeah, prophet, you know, goes hand in hand with a watcher. If it's war and you watching, you waiting for the enemy. Because we looking, man. We watching the different moves that they making. You know, I'm talking about the elites. You know, down to these governments, man. They had this bill that they trying to pass. You know, it's going. You know, it's pretty much going. I forget what the bill number is. But the point is, they want to attack these 501c3s. So you got Jacob's trouble, you know, on the horizon. You got the war in the Middle East heating up. The chip. You got the truth. That's another one I'm gonna get, man. Once this gospel be pushed to the four corners of the earth, you know.
Because you got Trump in office.
Yeah, Elon Musk and Bill Gates talking about the Israelites and Jakes, the so-called they not Israelites. That the Lord is a so-called black man. Yeah. You know?
So long without fruit, it shall be.
So that's just for anybody that, you know, if scripture say prophesy to the wind, they think that, you know, I don't get a lot of views on my videos and, you know, there's no point in me doing it. Nah, man. You know? The effect is going out there. The Lord's purpose is taking place, man. You know? Go ahead, finish that off.
Back in Habakkuk. Chapter 2, verse 1 again, it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
That's not what you said.
Verse 2, it says, and the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Excuse me.
And all the ones that's hearing this call, they running. I mean, I know when we heard the call, we running now.
Yeah. That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
We was able to stay. We was at one point we was laying, now we standing on our feet, now we running, man.
You seen that you seen that video earlier in the year with the it was going around on YouTube, brothers was reposting where the dude was like, now that we got time to look back, can't we say that the Israelites was right?
Yeah.
You know, it's a regular Jake.
It's
a regular Jake.
Yep, that's
just showing you that the things that starting with our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, you know, have made plain among tables. You know, the breakdowns and the way brothers go in and break down the scriptures. You got vocab alone saying that brothers not breaking down Daniel's the 7th chapter right. You know, things like that. But it shows we've been right all along. We've been right all along. How can you say we wrong? That's right. You know?
Yeah. Just even back to when brothers were saying how vibration with Jake starting to wear beards and stuff like that. You know?
Those of us that can grow it.
Then you got the Christians. You know, I'm struggling too. You know? Then you got the Christians. You got the Christians that's going into the Bible now. Some of them going into the Apocrypha. The the word being preached, man, is having an effect on the entire world, man.
That's right.
So just like, and then the prophecies is getting it's closer and closer. Yeah. You know, that light is shining brighter and brighter, man. Yeah. You know, that day when the Lord returns, man, it's almost here. That's right. We got a reason to be rejoicing right now. You know, the rest of the world, they you know, obviously, the rest of the world, they married right now. Yeah, but we teaching, we doing the work, man. Yeah. You know, and eventually they're going to be crying and we're going to really be rejoicing.
Yeah, case in point, what we doing tonight. You got the world, they all getting ready for, they hitting club after club, bar after bar, New Year's Eve party, and we're doing what we do every single year. We chant this place down. We chant this place down each and every year. Yeah. You know? And we declare, well, our so-called New Year's resolution, which obviously we know that's not the New Year, but just going based off of their calendar, we're declaring how hard are we going to go for the Lord. You know, how we want to do better than we did this past year. That's right. You know? That's right. Yeah, which
this is not our New Year, but, you know, it's just, it's the same. The way of this world is that they're getting more wickeder and wickeder, you know, more wicked, I should say. You know, and you know, but we gotta be that much more right. You know, we gotta be shedding that old man more and more. You know, being more spiritual. You know, that's just the way it is, man. Cause we have to grow. Yeah. Cause look, the world is gonna get worse. The temptations is gonna get harder. We gotta get the house of David wax stronger and stronger. You know, if you could grab that, since I know you're holding something. I got, you already read? No, you didn't get that yet. I got that one scripture. This is Matthew 24. It was Joel, the 3rd chapter. Matthew 24, and I'm going to start at 11. It says, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right? And that's what's happening. The love of many is waxing cold. You know, because and false prophets popping up, changing their doctrines. You know,
IUIC changing their doctrines every month.
Every show it seems. Yeah. You know, at least when we see it. But here's a major point for us. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved, man. So. The fact that it's even using the word endure, that's how you know it's going to come with different trials and temptations, man. You know? And we got to be able to make it through the end of that thing, or the end of our walk. It says, and here's the point, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come. And this gospel, you know, has went. And they all seen it. You know? That's why the Israelites and these other nations, they waking up. So, and the things is happening, man. You know, it's becoming plain, and it's like brothers will say, popping like popcorn. The words is popping out the book, and we seeing it play out. Yeah. You know, like we in some super 3D thing.
Did you want that, Joel?
Yeah, just cause that's one of the prophecies that's taking place. Just looking up the whole, what's they call it? The Greater Israel, but it's called, I think it's called the Greater Israel Project. You know, where they want all this land. This is why the stuff that's happening, you know, what they say is a genocide, you know, what's happening. You got they took Syria, you know, which is major, man. Go ahead and get that, you know.
This is Joel 3:1. It says, for behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Because it said, I just read the gospel of the kingdom. That's a part of it, man. It starts with the Lord returning. Well, hey, you got a lot of prophets leading up, but when the kingdom being ushered in, this place going down, the Lord rescuing his sons and his brothers, right? And then starting his kingdom, man, setting up his kingdom, like Daniel the 7th chapter say, man. You know, but one of the part of the way that this place is going to go down is through the start. That's the start of World War III, man. You know, then it's going to end up in nuclear fire. Scripture talk about the least shall draw them out. You have seen the relationship with Babylon and that place, man. this past year, if you've been watching, go ahead.
Verse 2.
They sticking by them with this whole, what the peoples is calling genocide. You know, I'm talking about the peoples of the world, and you just backing them up every single time, cause you have to. It was one of the president. I seen a post. It was one of the you know who's child's. They were saying, or I don't even know if it was a child, a red shield, but it was pretty much saying we run. I think it was on the video I did. We run this. It don't matter who your president is. It don't matter who you're elected. We run it. That's why all of them is going to fall in line, man. Mm-hmm. Whether it was Trump or Kamala, which it was Trump, which is even better. What we think could possibly happen. But either way, it would have been destruction.
Yeah. It says, verse 2, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
Now the ones that know that script, that word, the Lord ain't begging and pleading with none of them. Right. Yeah, He's going to judge them there. Because it's going to the vision that's being told in these scriptures. It's showing that these people going down, man. They going he gonna use what God Magog against them, being a guard unto them. We seeing these things play. Where's my? Oh, I left that one. I'm trying to find another book, but yeah. Read that one more time about Kushal.
Yeah. It says verse 2, Joel 3:2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
Yeah, because since y'all want to talk about, we want to make it about race. It is about race, man. Yeah, got all these stupid Christians popping up talking about salvation. But listen, that's a future prophecy, man. Where the Lord is going to get His sons out of captivity, but this time, this deliverance from Egypt, the scriptures talk about. We talking about the kingdom, man. Yeah. It's gonna be better than that time before. No more is it gonna say he brought thee up, out of Egypt.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Come on.
This is Jeremiah 16, verse 14. It says, Therefore, behold, the days cometh, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither He had driven them.
So since vocab, you want to go into breakdowns now, what does that mean? Or you Christians, all you unbelievers, man, what is that talking about? It's a future prophecy where He's going to deliver His people. It's no more going to be said that He took, because we know who He took from whom the Lord took out of the land of Egypt. Out of captivity in Egypt. He's going to deliver us out of captivity again. We're going to be found in this devil's hands, which is a transgression. We're going to be found in your hands. He's going to deliver us, and then He's going to put y'all under His foot.
That's right.
And then we're going to be joint heirs with Him in His kingdom.
Yeah, that's the gospel. That's the good news.
Yeah. This is I got precept. Yeah. It's Isaiah 59 verse 19. It says, So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from their transgressions in Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, because this time the Lord only going to deliver the elect too.
Yeah, that's right.
The ones that's turning back to Him, man. Yeah, you turn from your wickedness. See, all the Israelites ain't going to make it this time, man. That's what we trying to tell you.
Yeah.
That the Lord has a standard, man.
Because even Israel, when He did deliver everyone, parted the sea, chicken and biscuits from the sky, the water coming from a rock, all these miracles. Soon as Moses go up and go fast to the Lord, he come back down, what they do?
Erected an idol.
They ain't show no love to the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, that's why Isaiah started off his book saying, the ox.
Yeah, the ox, the ass is master's crib.
Why he looking for that, man? I just think it's beautiful, man, because when this stuff is playing out, the people gonna be going crazy, man. They gonna be searching for the truth. They gonna be searching for some type of relief, you know. And we gonna be, the scripture say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy time. So as we breaking these scriptures down, or we going into the scriptures, man, it should give you hope, because our end is peace, like the Lord said. His thoughts towards us is peace. The ones that's following him out of this group of people that's in captivity, that's under the curses, that's been at the bottom, he's going to deliver you. All right? And we got a chance.
Yeah, come.
Because everything else the world is ending. These people going to be fucking having heart attacks, dying. Scared.
Yeah, that's prophecy. That's the famine of the word. You know, that's another prophecy that's about the manifesting. That's insight. You know, so to speak.
I know you holding stuff. So.
Nah, well, yeah, you go ahead, bro. If you choose gonna get, because I was just on that note, I was just gonna get that loop. You know, from with the the Shah just said. You know, the spirit. What is it?
We got time. Nothing but.
Yeah, con. Matter of fact, let me get it here right quick. Salaki. The spirit is on me to preach. Good tidings.
Oh, okay.
It's in 2 places.
Yeah. One in Rome.
Yeah. Let me see. Salakia.
So you talking about Jeremiah 60 or?
That's one too. I mean, that's what was being quoted from. I'll get down.
But you wanted in
it's say the same thing, you know.
Okay.
But I'll just get it right quick. Let me see. Jerry, you said 60. I can't get it. Jerry, this is Jeremiah
61.
Let me just get this real quick.
Yeah,
I got it.
This is Isaiah 40, based off of what the Shah was just talking about, with the peace that's coming our way. This is Isaiah 40, verse 1. It says, comfort ye, my people, saith your power. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished. And that's basically, what I wanted to get real quick. It's more on that, but you got it?
Yeah, Luke 4. Just Luke 4 real quick. I'm gonna start at 17, and it says, and there was delivered unto him. It says the book of the prophet of Isaiah, and it was the hymn is of course Yahweh Shai. And it says, and when he had opened the book, he found the place where it was written. Excuse me. It says, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the heartbroken, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord.
Man, what if that's the name?
The acceptable year.
Nah, because
bro, that'd be fucking beautiful.
Nah, but
bro.
you know, but this is the we so close to that time, man.
Yeah.
And this is what binds us together, man. You know, this is it. Y'all wonder what the motivation is, because do they get paid? They got all these speculating these people that don't know anything. You know, it's just the gospel, man. The good news, yo. This not even from the hell that's about to take place, but the hell that our people been going through for ages. It's about to come to an end. I mean, the Lord's about to establish righteousness on the planet Earth, man.
A golden era.
It just before that, it's gotta get fucking bloody.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord gonna make it happen, man. It's gonna be so much death, man. But we're not gonna be bugging out when there's no food, because the scriptures say He gonna feed us. These are the things that's comforting us, man. You know, but it's binding us together in that hope. You know. So, hey, this is the good news, man. We talking about the Lord Yahweh, man. We exalt His name. You know?
Yeah, I was just watching the Apostle Gabar and all the bishops doing their live show. Apostle Gabar was like, "This is our woman.
Yeah.
This is what keeps us warm at night.
Yeah, that's our
this is your comforter.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right.
Let me get back to Isaiah real quick. It's Isaiah 40 and 1. It says, comfort ye, my people, saith your power. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned. For she have received of the Lord's hand double for all of her sins. You know? And I remember it was a few years ago when we was in Atlanta, the elder Bishop Atazawam said, you know, he believed through the Spirit, just speaking as a man, that basically, you know, the torment and the hell. Obviously, we know some brothers is going, you know, be martyrs on his side, but we in time of salvation now.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, we in the time of being saved. That's you know, so that right there should you know, boost brothers' spirits and allow you to go hard, man. Your faith should be strengthened when you read things like this, man. We've been here before. Yeah. You know, and we've had past lives after past lives, and Lord's willing, we those men, we were prophets in those lives too. You know, so we've been tormented already. You know, we've received our punishment, so to speak. So now is the time of salvation. Now is the time we look into the sky. That's why when you go further down, brothers know, this is like my favorite chapter. One of my favorite chapters, you jump down to verse 28, where it says, Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard that the everlasting power, Yahweh, the creator of the end of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary, and there is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he giveth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young man shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Yeah. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. And that's the belief we have, man. That's the comfort that we have, you know, because it's in the book, man, you know. And these words are faithful and true unto us. Yeah. You know?
That's right. So everything is going to come to pass, man. Everything. And we have no reason to believe that it won't now. The more we see these prophecies happening, we just that much more strengthened. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was trying to get earlier. The house of David, you know?
I had it for you. It was second Samuel's.
I was thinking of that song, J. Cole's song. He said, when he was like, bitch, if you listen, I'm painting pictures of hope. Because he said, they was pretty much saying why he bringing the city shine. It said something like that.
Yo, let me get this real quick on comment board, Brother Ashba. Shalom.
Shalom.
Romans 15:4. It says, whatsoever things was written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Count the water, bro.
On time.
And we was talking about the Maccabees, you know? That's all that's comforting, man. And you can see how they was comforted during times where they looked overwhelming, man. Just remember the scriptures. Remember that the Lord is faithful. You got the faith, and you must believe that he is the Lord. His arm isn't shortened that he could not save us, man. You know? And we wholeheartedly believe it, man, to the very end. You know? But I was thinking that because the dude was calling us prophets of doom. You know what I mean? And that one, whatever he is, I think he used to be believing the truth, you know? But that's why I was thinking of that song, because he was like, he painting pictures of crime, painting pictures of dope. It may seem like what we saying is bad, because we got to tell you the whole truth, man. You know? But at the end of the day, after all that, is a kingdom, man. Yeah. You know, if you can't see that, at the end this world is no more. This world is through. Yeah. You know?
What is yeah.
So what else is there? Yeah. What manner of persons ought we to be?
Yeah. That's right.
Fuck y'all talking about.
Yeah, that's right. The translation, you know, a new regime, you know, is about to take place. It's going to be new management, essentially. Right. And that's what Sirach, the 10th chapter goes into. It says Sirach 10 and 10. No, I'm going to start at 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, it says the kingdom is translated from one people to another. You know, and, I mean, there's no reason that, you know, that everybody's in a state of fucking depression You know, your water's not clean.
The wicked is in
authority. The air you breathing is fucking polluted. You know, you live in just a real horrible, you know, tragic fucking life, man. You know, at this point. And that's for all of the inhabitants of the earth, you know. So, yeah, there's time. This is the season and time. This is the translation period, man. Mm-hmm. You know, the Lord is about to, it's new management that's about to come down. This is going to be a righteous management.
Yeah.
You know?
If I may say, if they want to wonder what makes them think that they the Israelites, where's the evidence? Where's the proof? The proof is that the wicked is in authority, man.
That's right.
The people that's ruling the earth right now is counterfeits, man. You know, but we the ones keeping what the Lord said. We keeping His word.
Right.
Fuck is you talking about, man?
Right.
That's why the masses are mourning. You know, when the wicked are in authority, you know, the people mourn. But when the righteous, you know, are in authority, you know, the people rejoice.
That shows God's chosen people is not in rulership.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why there's nothing they can do. Take bomb. Nothing you can do. This place is going down. The Lord has purposed to bring it down. There's nothing that, look, it's your world or everything you're trying to build up here in this place is going to be burnt to a crisp.
It's all in vain.
You know? Yeah. This whole the whole fashion of this shit, man. Yeah. This whole feminism.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Oh, the white supremacy.
The alphabet people.
You know?
Yep.
It's pretty much the world hates the Jake.
Yeah.
That's going to be flipped right side up. Because this side is upside the fuck down. You know? It's everything is wrong.
Yeah.
All the foundations is out of course, man.
Of course, that's right.
So the Lord's going to take this kingdom from you. The proof is in the pudding.
That's right. That's Sirach 10:10. It says, the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. You know? So that's your future, you know, ultimately. And obviously the chief physician is Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah. You know, he's been given the blueprint on first and foremost going all the way back into the beginning. Yeah. You know, that's why these things were really established before everything that we see, unseen and seen, were even made, man. Okay? That we were going to go through all we're going through right now to get to this point where the Lord was going to usher in, you know, the kingdom, which is that, as I stated, that golden era, man. And it's going to be for forever, you know, essentially, man. And that's what we got to look forward to, man. And that's why that's why we put off all this shit, man. Fuck all this shit. We don't got no life here. You know, our people been going through what? From the very fucking inception of this country, bro. You know what I'm saying? 400, 500 plus years. And even going back further, there's been this perpetual cycle of us sinning and going off and the Heavenly Father putting us off, us calling on Him, going back and forth. And then it got to a point it just completely done away with us, man. You know, until obviously Yahweh Shai had to come in and be that mediator, you know, for the remission of the sins, for the nation of Israel, to be that perfect sacrifice, you know, so we can be able to get back to the Father, to get back to the point where this great awakening was going to happen via the Holy Spirit, and we're going to be right here, what you're seeing right now, man, shutting Babylon down.
It's the redemption story,
exactly, man.
You know,
the prodigal son, you know, essentially.
Everybody love a good story, right?
Hell yeah.
You know, this is the ultimate redemption story, man. Because they know who the real kings of the earth is, man. You know, and they've been trying to press down or oppress us for so long, and all we needed was the gospel, man. That's right. And it was right there.
Yeah.
But it's all in the Most High's time, and that time is now, man.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And then Yahweh Shai said that He was that physician, man. Them that behold need not a physician. Right. He declared He is that physician. The Lord's going to hit the right hand of the Lord. He's going to bring this place down, man. He's going to cut the disease off, man. You are the fucking disease of the earth. You're killing everything. You support death.
Yeah. Yep.
You're against life itself.
Yeah. Yep. What does it say in
and everyone that followed your ways is being cut off too. I'm just quoting this Malachi 4:1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. Yeah. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." Say it shall leave them neither root nor branch, man. Yeah. We'll be in the kingdom, flying over this place, still seeing some smoke and shit. You know? Like, oh shit, that was DC once upon a time, you know?
Well, somewhere, because all the landmarks is going to be removed. You ain't going to be able to tell where the fuck Florida was at, you know what I'm saying?
We going to, because who the hell you think created this place?
Shit, yeah.
You know? Those one will be those men. But verse 2, it says, "But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as cows of the stall. You know, bro, and you hear about, you'll hear destruction, then you'll hear that the Lord is coming to save someone. It shows you this thing ain't for everybody, man. Yeah. This thing ain't for everybody. It's talking about the elect, and the elect is from the nation of Israel, man. So you can't graft yourself in this, you know. And then look at your lifestyle. It says all the proud. What do you? How are you made proud? You know, you bucking up against the ordinance of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, that's the
you know,
that's what defines it. You know, when you departed away from your Maker. You know, that's when the pride, you know, is the origin of pride. You know, is removing that the head, the authority figure. You know, that's over everything essentially. And so when you enter into that realm, what happens, man? That means if there's no standard, you're gonna be into all types of fucking wickedness, man. And you think nobody gonna judge you for your actions, but you're wrong, man. You know, you're fucking wrong. But this is if I may, this is Revelation chapter 19 and 10, and I'm gonna read down, and it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Okay? Verse 11, and it says, I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. So that's what the Lord's coming back to do, man. All right? That white horse going into, you know, obviously, you know, white going into pure power. Okay, there's been this uptick, and you talking about things that's been going on in the wrap up of 2024. You know, these UAPs, the UFOs, they've been, you know, showing face, which we know that those are the chariots of the Lord. Okay, all right, and these are going to be the vehicles that the Lord is going to return in. Okay, as in the book, the prophet Ezra gave an account, you know, of what he saw. Yeah. You know, that chariot that looked like it was the size of a mountain basically carved out the earth. Yeah, there was no end, no beginning to it. Too big, man. Too big, right? And he said he doeth judge and make war in righteousness. And he says his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. So really the battle, really all of this stuff is written. That's what prophecy is. To say before it happens is already written. The Lord has already won. Babylon is already destroyed. We just playing this thing out, okay? It says, on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written. It says that no man knew but himself. It says, and he was clothed with the vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of the Most High. It says, and the armies which were in heaven followed him him upon white horses, clothed in flying linen. It says white and clean. 15, it says, and out of his mouth goes a sharp sword. It says that with it he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with the rod of iron. And he shall treadeth the winepress of the fierceness of the wrath of the Almighty power. So this notion of the so-called Jesus Christ and his overall what's on his itinerary when he gets back it doesn't match up with what the world is portraying of him, man. You understand? Like, he's coming back for war, to wage war. He's coming back to put everything underneath his feet, man. And if you're not going to be with his rule, off with your head.
And the ones who's not not going to be with his rule is the ones that don't fear him.
Exactly.
And we're watching the ones that don't fear him now. I was scrolling on X earlier, and I seen a pride parade with pastors there.
Yeah. I seen it when the dude was questioning.
Yeah, dude was questioning.
Yeah, he was questioning. He was like, right, this ain't. He was like, bro, this isn't.
And he just kept saying, Jesus loves
this
everyone.
Is love. Yeah.
That's what you call a devil is a deceiver, which is a liar.
Yeah.
These dudes they're lying. They're devils, man. Yeah. We're telling you the truth. That scripture just said the Lord Yahushua is gonna come back. You're going to see him at first with his garment completely white, you know, and then next thing you know, it's going to be drenched in blood. It's going to be drenched in blood, man.
Yeah. Which is parabolic for the amount of killing he's going to do. You gotta understand, bro, Jay, and that's why this false perception of with the Lord, and that's basically them adding to the scriptures, man.
It's them teaching of another
preaching another Yahweh Shai.
Jesus is another because all people got this love affair and this attachment to the name Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, who's telling the truth?
That's right.
Who are you gonna believe? Because when we talk about Yahweh Shai, and then when we go into the scriptures and we tell you to go to these scriptures and see what it say. Who telling the truth?
Yep.
Whereas they want to come up with this goddamn name, that name didn't even exist
when he was
when he was alive, you know. And then they putting him up in their image, man.
Yeah.
You know, in their way, and you people are following after.
Right.
Jesus and everything he stands for, because he does that Jesus character that these Christians teach of. He that's what he like. But Yahweh Shai of the Holy Scriptures, nah.
Yeah, that's right.
Read the words, man.
I had a quick precept. This is 1 Peter 4:11. It says, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. It says, if any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which the Most High giveth. It says that the Most High in all things may be glorified through Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, to whom we praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen. And it was in the point that I was making was the first line. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. And what's that? That's these scriptures, man. Yeah. Okay? Motherfuckers you got all these different, opinions, okay, when it comes to the word of the Most High, and it really just comes out of man's own wicked fucking heart, which is their mind. All right? Which is desperately fucking wicked. As it states, I believe it's in Jeremiah, man. Yeah. Okay?
You think it's just a short thing that, man, he don't care that I'm eating this crab, shrimp, and lobster, and then boldly crush it after you was warned by a prophet.
Yeah, to not to do it. And then when you choke on the shell of it, you fucking die at the table.
Or you get cancer.
Yeah, and you die even slower, right?
You know?
They love death, man.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's who they master is pushing.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know?
That's facts.
Because the righteous, the sons of the Lord, is gonna be behaving an entirely different manner, man.
Yeah, because we fear.
You know?
You know, another thing that happened in 2024, the Somalian dude, you know, the scriptures just say Yahweh Shai about to do a lot of killing when he come back. So vengeance is mine. I will repay, as the Lord said, man. Yep. You know?
Yeah.
We not enacting no. We not trying to bear up arms against this.
Yeah, let's recap that part of this here too. At the end,
pushing the narrative.
You know, false. Trying to cast a bad light on the brethren. Man.
Yeah. For all we know, that was an Edomite.
Yeah. Right. Or AI or some shit.
AI
a bot
shit.
or some shit. Yeah, that is definitely not what we.
I bet you we crashed the internet
with the responses to that, bro.
That was clear as day.
Yeah, like
you know Somalia and Nigeria, man.
And don't even try to stick us with that. And we talking about what that shit stands for, man.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That does not go with that's not being obedient to what the Lord. That's not what being obedient to what the Lord told you to do, man. That's completely adverse, man. That's satanic, man. That's anti-Hamashiach.
Exactly.
You know?
Adversarial.
Yeah, that's right. This is 1 Peter 17 and 1 Peter 1:17 to that point you was making, bro. It says, and if you call on the Father, who without respect of person judgeth according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear, right? And that's the order that we were given, man. To walk. That's what brothers and elders been going into this week. Walking on eggshells, man. Tightening up. Taking accountability. Moving in, walking in the spirit, examining yourself, purging yourself, and getting ready for the marriage, man, that's about to take place. Yeah. Because you want to have on the right, I made the point in camp, you want to have on the right garments, man, going into the time that we coming in. We want to be found blameless.
And what else, when you was going into it at camp, what I say? I said, it reminded me of that Eminem song, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is your only shot, man.
Yeah.
So of course you should be walking on eggshells, because if you fuck up, you can lose your shot. Yeah. You can lose your opportunity, man.
That's right.
If you take advantage of the position that the Lord has given you, he will take it from you, man.
That's right.
That's why it says in Sirach 3 and 18, it says, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. as soon as you get this knowledge, you on the level, man.
Yeah.
So now you should already be starting that process of becoming a humble man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Being humble, that's why you have to come up under order, which is automatically humbling your soul. Why? Because you have to answer to the next man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. This is a government, man.
Subject one to another.
Yeah, yeah, the Lord is definitely establishing, that scripture, the house of David, which I'll get real quick. The house of David is waxing stronger. This is 2 Samuel 3:1. It says, now there was a long war between the house of Saul. It said in the house of David. It says, but David waxed stronger and stronger. And it says the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker.
And ultimately, that's because the Lord was with the house of David.
That's at the end of the day.
You know?
Yep.
If you fucking off this opportunity, if you not giving this truth your all, the Lord ain't gonna be with you. So you gonna be considered a part of the house of Saul, where the Lord is not with you in battle. We won many of battles only when the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai, had the power with us. But if that power wasn't with us, we lost horribly. It tells you that in Judith, man.
Yeah, we learning scriptures now. We learning the will of the Lord.
Yeah.
Well, I also like it.
Now I was just saying, it made me think of. No, you finish.
No, I was just gonna make the. Well, Ashba just brought the scripture out. The things are written aforetime, written for our learning. So we have the knowledge, we have the records, and we see when we look back within the history, our history, we're able to see the patterns, man. And when the Lord is with us, and when the Lord is not with us, what was the overall outcome? And you gotta really put that. I mean, that's it don't take. This ain't rocket science, man. It's real simple, to understand this, man. But it's a lot, bro. I didn't mean to cut you.
Now I was gonna say, man, because speaking on that, and another recap to the year, you had that big fat so-called Israelite dude, to call himself King David. Remember?
Oh yeah,
But then they eating all kinds of shit,
abominable
celebrating.
That shit was crazy.
Where he go?
That's not what that's
still
not the
doing
spirit
the
of
same
the
shit.
Lord.
He probably in the hospital.
Yeah, man, he's still eating.
But that's not the spirit of the Lord, because the house of David, the Lord was with David because David had faith, man.
Yeah.
And he moved in faith. He moved in fear according to the will of the Lord, man. And though he fell sometimes, his heart was perfect with the Lord. Yeah. Your heart's not perfect with the Lord, man. No. You're not in tune with the will of the Lord. No.
No, it's definitely not, bro.
Nah, you're not sacrificing anything of your flesh. Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah. And you can just see that by your overall conduct. And the conduct is really going to show you, man. It's not what goes into a man that defiles him, but what comes out of him, man. And here it is, you're the very same things that you're practicing and doing, that when you go back into our history and our records, you see men gave their life to not do those things, man.
Exactly.
Gave up their life, and that stuff is in the records for us to look at and to really, bro, that's to take pride in. And when it comes to not doing certain things or particular things, particular things that the Lord told us not to do, we're not going to fucking do it, man. Right? Yeah. And we're not going to preach and teach these things, especially to the sheep of the Lord, to the Lord's sheep.
Yeah. Why would we do anything that the Lord doesn't like?
That's fucking crazy. That's
continuously
crazy.
on purpose. That's provoking the Lord.
Yeah.
Where does it say the Lord likes that?
And then it's the thing, bro. If you really in tune with the spirit, when you do fuck up and you just worried like that,
bro, I deserve whatever's coming.
The Lord gonna get me.
I deserve whatever's coming. And I know it's like, bro,
it's that fear. You got that? You got the percent? Go ahead.
Sirach 1:13. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death.
You see? Bro. Yeah, that comes with the fear, man. Yeah. Yeah. Once you fear the Lord, that shows your respect. That shows your faith and belief in him, man. Bro.
We all looking for that favor.
Yeah.
Because we understand, bro, the Lord got more than 1,000 ways to put you to death. The thing is, if you really paying attention and seeing, bro, the last brother posted the situation, I think it was in New York, I think it's some immigrant, some bugged out ass Jake, lit some lady and lit her on fire on a train, bro, when she was sleeping, bro. Like, that's just one of thousands and thousands of crap. The brother just posted a chat. The dude was just standing on the rail in the subway, and the dude just walked up out of nowhere and just pushed him as soon as the train was coming. Got ran over, got dismembered, bro, by a train. So just like that.
I put in the chat, Jake at the Burger King. arguing with the Burger King workers. The Burger King workers tried to fight her back. She ran to the car, shot the big lady.
Bro.
Shot her just like that.
The spirits of vengeance are out here. And you want to fucking play and tempt the Lord? You're a fucking fool, man. But the thing is, the most fearful thing about it all is that the Lord is man's goings are of the Lord, right? And in Job is saying in a deep sleep he sealeth the instructions of men. So he putting the spirit on you for you to do the things that you're doing, so he can fucking judge you, man. So we can sit back and look like, God damn, that's even more reason to fear the Lord and why not to do that and why to stay humble in this thing. Because the Lord will have you out here looking crazy, and then the interview will be horrible, will be terrifying, man. You know, to be pushing that type of rebellious type of spirit to the congregation. You were outside of your fucking mind, man. You know, and then the Lord, and that's the thing, the Lord think because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, what? The heart of man is really setting them to do the wickedness that they doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting judged for the things that you're doing. You think you got away with that shit. And that's the same spirit the Edom is in. You in Psalms 50, you thought he was all together as one as yourself. You thought because you doing what you doing and it looked like you getting away with it, that you good, that you're gonna get off scot-free and be able to fill your belly and rise from the fucking ashes like a phoenix, man. You crazy. The Lord, like I read in Revelation 19, he's going to fucking meet you. And it states, he said, I think it's in Jeremiah, he said, I'm not going to meet you as a man. Yep. There's this angelic force that's coming back, bro. It ain't no fucking game. With them chariots that they seeing, these motherfuckers look, they trying to leave out of space, trying to dig, hold, Dumb's deep underground military bases, trying to escape, let the rocks fall upon me and hide me from the wrath of the Lamb. Nigga, there's no escape. Y'all niggas don't get it.
And that's the thing. They don't believe. Yeah. They don't believe that it's going to happen.
Yeah, man. That's it. That's facts.
I got this in 2nd Esdras 15. I'm going to start at 3, though. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine. Bro, these people can't go without eating, man.
Bro,
these people cannot go without fucking eating. Bro, when you eat that fast food shit and you start to crave that shit, it's not created to fill you up. So you're going to be hungry within a 2 to 3 hours, man.
That's what MSG does.
You see? So now your mind, your body has been raised to crave food. So when the famine come, these people are going to be outside of their mind. I mean, head butting windows trying to break.
I was just looking at the video. Jake had, it was a woman that was dismembered in some type of accident, bro. I was looking at the video. The nigga had, it looked like a Northern Kingdom, bro. Had the arm eating that shit, bro. Walking down the road. The video stopped quick. Police pulled up on him and it shut the video. It shut it down real quick. You know what I'm saying? But he was walking, and the dude was in the video like, bro, what the He was like, I know that's not what I think he has in his hand. But that's what's going to happen.
These are promises from the Lord.
Yeah, man. Come
It says the sword. Where is that? The sword, famine, death, and destruction. That's a promise that's coming unto this place, man. Yeah. And that's for all the unfaithful people. You see? This is important to stay the course, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yes?
Yeah, I did. Proverbs 8. And I'm going to start at 35. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Yep. These people unknowingly love death. And that's what the Lord's going to visit them with. A lot of these people.
That's heavy.
These people, they're just not aware. You know, they're just not aware of the Lord and his judgments and his might.
That's right.
But we're coming into, this world's new year. But this is just going to be the next stage. Yeah, you know? That's right. The next stage of you people finding out about Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
And his judgments.
Quickly. Oh, you got something?
Yeah. Because I was going to get that prophecy, man. You know, 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. Because, hey, this is what Jake got to look forward to, man. This is what you people got to look forward to in this world, you know? And we know that we got to dwell in it, but what we saying is when you got favor with the Lord, you going to have a hedge, man. You know? 2nd Esdras 15, that's why we take it seriously to not do something that the Lord is displeased with, you know? 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Because when this place is just crumbling, 2nd Esdras 15, when this place is just crumbling, you know, that's what's going to start to take place, man. You know, this place is they're going to be divided. You know, it says verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Just like the movies we be seeing when everything's going to shit. Yeah.
You know? That's why the iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You know, you're gonna people like to deem or think of themselves as being civilized, but really and truly you're not. Because you're in, once the settings changes, the perspectives are going to change, man. And when the individual is hungry, like they showed him, I always make that comparison when they showed the Snickers commercial, when the individual's acting like somebody completely different, and then it was like, oh, here, eat a Snickers, and then they go back to being their regular self. Because that's exactly what you fucking people are gonna turn into, man. When these grocery stores is empty, you're not able to access certain things that you're accustomed to being able to access. Convenience. Once those things are gone, bro, you're going to see who the fucking real civilized people are.
That's where the fear going to come.
Exactly.
They said, and when your fear cometh, you shall mock.
Yep, that's right. Proverbs, the 1st chapter. Salak, bro.
Nah, it's good. You know? Yeah, we going to...
It's Rock 11 and 24, bro.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. And can you get Proverbs 14 and 12?
Gosh.
Yeah, let's get those. Got kind of tuned in on the way here, you know? And, 2025, the Lord's just going to start executing judgment, man. You know, the doors of mercy and grace is slowly closing, you know, and as it closes, the Lord's going to be dishing out judgment. That's right. You know, and a lot of people, they think what they're doing is okay. But the whole time, the whole time, the eyes of the Lord have been watching the sinful kingdom. These are scriptures we read over and over again, so you people going to start feeling it.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Sirach 11.
I want this get this one.
It's Proverbs 14 and 12. It says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Yeah, one more time.
There's a way which seemeth right unto a man.
Right, so Esau, he's got everything. He's got people thinking in their minds that I could do this, I could do that if all hell breaks loose. You know, I got this stored up. I can have my faith in this. And it could get zapped easily. Your whole neighborhood could get relocated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your computer could get zapped. You know what I'm saying? Something in the economy could affect where your industry is taken away. So now you don't have a job. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We've all seen glimpses of that. And the Lord's going to turn it up. And people think that America's right. It's not right. It's confusion. It's literally Babylon and Egypt all over again. And the Lord, he's going to do the same thing. He's going to destroy this place like he did the past empires. Go ahead, one last time, bro.
Proverbs 14 and 12. It says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Right, like I heard y'all was going in about the name, you know what I'm saying? Other people speaking the name and coming in a different image. Representation of Yahweh by Shema Washai. It seems right in the eyes of the masses because it's comfortable. You know, something that's comfortable, it gives you a false sense of security. You know what I'm saying? The best thing to do is uncomfortable. You know, so that way when something unorthodox happens, like, all right, I've dealt with something unorthodox before. You know? Let's read that joint.
Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 11 and 24. It reads, again, say not, I have enough.
11 is 11:20. You in Sirach?
Yeah.
11 and 25. I'm sorry.
25.
Yeah.
It says, Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 11 and 25. In the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction, there's no remembrance of prosperity.
Yeah, read that again.
This is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 11 and 25. In the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction.
Yeah, people's minds are going to change. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be thinking about DoorDash and, you know what I'm saying, catching a cab, trying to get an Uber. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the local venues to see what artists are coming in town and shit. And what's the new menu on your favorite place, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to do that stuff. You're going to be thinking about looting, keeping your teeth clean, your ass clean, trying not to give up your position, depending on where you are in the time of tribulation. And you can forget all the prosperity. what I'm saying? We're going to forget all the stuff that Esau gave us to seem right. Because gifts destroy the heart, you know? This whole time, these are all gifts that seem to be prosperous. That's what's supposed to prosper us is the scriptures. The Lord left us this record from Yahweh Shemiah Shai. So what's the last half of that verse? Read
it says, and in the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of prosperity.
Yeah, so in the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of prosperity. That's the point right there. You know, and those are the days we're waiting for. That's right. You know, because we're being afflicted and we have the understanding behind it.
Yeah.
You know, and the rest of the world doesn't.
Yeah, that's going to be the laugh now, cry later. Yeah. We're going to be laughing at them in that time.
Yeah.
So those that's laughing at us right now.
That's right. It's a little bit more, 26 and 27. Yeah. It says, for it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways. It says, the affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure, and in his end, his deed shall be discovered.
Hey, bro, you get that news, bro, that shit'll crush you. You don't even remember what you was just doing that was making you happy.
Nope.
Right.
You know?
All that turning up, you know.
Star racing.
Yeah.
You're drilling and rushing.
You can just open mail and see a large bill, and you're just like, what?
Man, dude, we just on vacation. Just got off vacation. All that shit is gone, bro. You hit with reality.
Ain't no rest in this place.
This place wasn't created to last forever. I got a precept. This is Ecclesiasticus 18 and verse 25. It says, when thou hast enough, remember the time of hunger. And when thou art rich, think upon poverty and need. And see, those are the things that fortify us right now. You know? And that's how we build our character to get ready for these times coming, man. Because we have to reverence Yahweh Shemiah Shai and realize that he can strip us from everything. Then what are you going to have? You got to have a faith. You got to have something concrete, some type of principles that you go by. You know? The 42 laws of Ma'at, that ain't going to cut it. Most High in Christ, that ain't going to cut it. You know, Buddhism, Ahaya, Sharahaya, that ain't going to cut it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
None of that's going to work.
Yeah. That's what they're going to do.
That's crazy.
They're going to get that. They're going to stay on that chip.
That's crazy.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And that's connecting to all the precepts that were just brought out about, you know, when you're catching pain, you don't remember prosperity. The Lord understands that. So that's why he told us, remember me in the days of your youth, meaning right now. You know, everybody's preparing for the New Year's and to have a great time, but we're still staying in the same spirit and mentality of preparing for the evil days. So when those days come, we're not gonna fold under pressure. The Lord been keeping us in the spirit of watching.
Shit. Well, that's Romans the 5th chapter.
Yeah, I got a precept to build off of that too.
You want to get yours first?
No. Let me pull it first. I got to find it.
Romans. Yeah, let me grab this one just off what the brother just said. This is Romans 5. Oh, you got it. Go ahead. Spirit. You got it.
Hey, Matthew 24 and verse 42. It says, watch, therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. So if you got a clue, you got warning signs like, okay, someone keeps missing, and you know you can add the clues up. You're gonna say, I'm gonna catch this guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing with Esau.
Yeah. You can see the fucking trail of blood.
Yeah. Sure. But ultimately, Yahweh Shai, he's coming back as a thief in the night. Now he gave us plenty of warning signs. We see the prophecies coming to pass. That's what's building our faith up even more and more. The things that we're saying is coming out in the news.
Exactly.
Even when they try to suppress what we're saying, they say we're conspiracy theories. Eventually, it comes out, you know, and then they try to claim like they knew it the whole time.
Yeah,
Edomite tactics, you know, they slander you, they laugh at you, and they agree with you, you know.
They trying to control the narrative with the chariots too.
You
know,
it's getting out of control for them.
Nah, now I was making that point. You had that video that went a little viral with Jake, you know, saying he's like, you know, you see all these things happening. You know who's saying this though, right? And then he was speaking about Israel. He was like, yeah, the Israelites were saying all this. So it's safe to say that they were right. right? And this was like some months back.
Yeah,
Jake was saying that, man. So prophecy is speaking, which we brought that out early. Habakkuk, brought that out in the Habakkuk, man. Stand upon your watch. What you get?
I was
finished.
Yeah, I was done.
I was gonna bring up Sirach 20 and 29 because Rashi brought up how comfort. When you're sitting in comfort, and a lot of times you're not doing what needs to be done in order to prepare for the evil times to come. Whether it says presence and gifts blind the eyes of the wise, and stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove. So a lot of times you're living in comfort, you're living in thing that's going to keep you distracted from actually realizing what the truth actually is. And I want to say it just that way because in the good news it says gifts and bribes make even the wise blind to the truth. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not going to be able to see the truth, then you're not going to be able to prepare for what's to come.
That reminds me of 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. This is for when they say peace, for when they shall say peace and safety. It says, then sudden destruction come up upon them, as travail upon a woman with child. It says, and they shall not escape. So that a gift destroyeth the heart, right? You getting all of receiving these gifts. You thinking you good, but as it gives the analogy of a woman, she's in labor. When them labor pains come, there's nothing that's gonna fucking stop it. So the safety is going to be these fucking politicians, your local politician pushing this rhetoric of, oh no, everything's okay, we gonna blah, whatever. But behind the scenes and what's coming after that, bro, is fucking judgment, man.
I thought of the state of the people. You see John Jones, Jake Paul, like in these big old events. Yeah. Afterwards they saying they feel like America is back because Trump is elected and this, that, and the third. Not knowing this is the administration, man. He put it together. He put it together to destroy this place. Easy. America's for sale, man.
Yeah, it is. Corporation.
It's the highest bill.
Damn, that's crazy. That's why they don't know the type of world that they gonna accept this MOTB into a world of fucking slavery. And y'all have no idea the world that y'all fighting for.
That's right. I read that again. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. It says, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of the darkness.
Right, and the children of the light, we understand it's a war cry right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this trumpet's being blown, it ain't no soft, pleasant melody. Some of the scriptures are sweet, but the overall message is that America's going to be destroyed and the Lord's going to deliver his elect remnant. That's a bloodbath. You know what I'm saying? You got to prep yourself for that. So when you hear this, you say, okay, what do I have to do to avoid this wrath that's coming? Because the Lord's bringing wrath. You know what I'm saying? Wrath wasn't made for men. The Lord's bringing wrath. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shemel Shah is capable of opening up the heavens. You know what I'm saying? And bringing any type of elements upon this place. But he's going to destroy America with missiles and deliver his elect.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Look what he did to the earth. It ain't no playtime story with no Bible Sunday school. After I really found out the truth, I was like, dang. They made Noah, they pictures of all the animals and everything.
Kids, like a little animated.
Where's the picture of all the dead bodies? When the
they definitely don't show that.
Definitely don't show
washing up on show.
And the scriptures describe that after this destruction. You know what I'm saying? All the dead bodies mounting up. Tasking the heathens with going and gathering all the bodies and burying them. Let's get that. Were you done? I think
33.
Yeah, 33 and 30. On to the end of that chapter.
I got it. It's Ezekiel 33. You said 33, right?
33 and 30.
33 and 30.
And 33 and 30.
Yeah, you can read it to the end of the chapter.
It says also, it's Ezekiel 33 verse 30.
You Israelites, the reason why I want to get this, you think we're playing, man. The Lord's about to start bringing judgment. In 2025, he's going to start jacking you up like all the random and reeling the killings. Pushing people on trains.
It's a lot.
The Lord's going to start making animals turn up. The vengeance is going to be coming from everything that has a spirit is going to get turned up and amplified in this place. All right. That's why we have to stay in these scriptures and stay comforted, because that's the only way you can be protected. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 33 verse 30. It says, also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word.
Yeah, you got Jakes in the Christian church banding together. Like, what can we do to stop the Israelites? You know, got these videos. They ruin my family. All they do is preach hate. You know, my cousin's into it now. He doesn't celebrate any holidays. He always walks around grumpy. You know what I'm saying? Because initially you learn like, damn, okay, we're the Israelites. We have no power.
Yeah.
By default, you're gonna be upset. You know what I mean? So you know, it's you gotta you kind of gotta look at it with a special eye, and that's gotta come from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Kakudash. And our people, when they hear this, they just think it's just a joke. You know, it's just another station on the radio. It's just another YouTube channel. You know, the Lord's gonna show you when you don't have YouTube and have the radio. You're gonna wish that you had listened to the scriptures, because a lot of people gonna go, they're gonna get their Bible and they're gonna open it up. Oh, I remember Psalms 23. Let me read that over and over again. You don't have the name.
All I understand.
Go ahead, Alex.
Yep. I'm going to read it from the top again. It says, Ezekiel 33:30, also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses.
Yeah, they've been linking up with vocab, doing debates with them. You know? Agreeing that we're the enemy. You know, you're Israelite. You linking up with an Edomite, like, yeah, GMS is scumbag.
The worst of the worst.
Right, we'll take that. That's cool.
And speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
Yeah, Jake want to be entertained. You know, they just want to scroll and want to, okay, this is trending, that's what's up. You know, it usually takes for a celebrity or something.
Exactly.
And then Jake, okay, it's like a week and a half, and then it dies out. You know,
trend.
Go ahead.
It says, but they will not do them, for with their mouth they show much love, but their hearts goeth after their covetousness.
Yeah, that's why Yahweh Shai put forth the parable of the sower. All them seeds got destroyed. The ones that get choked up, all them seeds, they died. It's not like they got rooted up somewhere else. No, they all got unrooted. Choked up, the sun scorched them. Those are all gruesome judgments. Getting choked, burnt, you know what I'm saying? As a seed, that's a gruesome judgment. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be rooted. And a lot of our people, you playing games, the Lord's going to uproot you. Oh, that's John, the 15th chapter.
Taking it for granted.
Go ahead.
Verse 32, it says, And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when this come to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
Yeah, that goes for all the nation of Israel and us in the truth. There's certain things that we should be doing that we might not be doing. We should be doing. The Lord's looking at us with a huge microscope. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell are you doing? What have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So he's gonna require our words from our mouth and our actions to match it. You finished it up? Yeah, and then the main point I wanted to make at the end is that then will they know. We don't want you to believe right now. We always say that. We want you to believe when there's no power. Power's been out for a couple of days. All right, that means your refrigerator's off. Food's about to start going bad soon. That's when we want you to say, okay, hey, how can I get in contact with my cousin Vinny? Oh, then the phone don't work. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna walk across county and risk that, you could lose your life in them days. People gonna be looking at you like food. The Lord gonna put some crazy spirits on these people, man.
Animals probably lose.
Yeah, if you're not of Yahweh Shai, if you've been playing around with this truth, he's gonna scorch you. All right, he's gonna scorch you. I can have precept. We do that John 15.
Yeah, I got it. This is John 15. verse 1, it says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai is the true vine, not Jesus Christ.
Right.
That's not true. That's false, you know? Puts forth the wrong vibration and mangles our people's brains every time it's spoken. The Lord's name is Yahweh Shai. That's his name when he was born on earth in the flesh.
That's right.
Right.
Go ahead,
It says, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away.
Yeah, if you're not active, the Lord don't want you. I made a comparison to husbandry in one of my recent videos. If something's dying on a tree, you're supposed to take that off. You know, you gotta prune it. Yeah, you gotta prune it. Weeds will grow up. You know, it'll grow into other parts of the garden it's not supposed to be. You know, that could fall off and provide the raw nutrients to the plants. You take that stuff off and you cast it away. That's what the Lord's about to go into. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, read verse 2 again.
And we don't want to be cast. We don't want to be casted to the side.
Right. It says, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit.
Right. That's why the elder apostle Dahar said, a lot of you at Great Millstone, you're gonna be getting kicked out as a revolving door. You know what I'm saying? There's always a house cleaning. That's what he says. There's always a house cleaning, at least once or twice a year. You don't see that with these other groups. Yeah, what's your t-shirt size?
Right.
Get ready for a Ben Israel last name. You know what I'm saying? And get ready to sit back and not do nothing and chill. Yahweh Shai is not looking for niggas like that.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you have to grow, man. You have to grow in the spirit. You want me to keep going on that?
Yeah, keep going in that chapter. Read down like verse 8 and 9.
Con. Verse 3, it says, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you.
Yeah, that was so hard. Just for like our people now. Because the words are coming from our mouth, just like they were coming from Yahweh Shai's mouth. But our people were looking to be baptized. We were supposed to have on ephod, you know, walking around cleansing people. It's literally the words that we're speaking to you, even though they're in English. That's why Yahweh Shai is such a great stumbling block. You know, you got to believe on his name in Hebrew, but you got to receive the scriptures in English. You know what I'm saying? It's not just English. We're not English Israelites, you know? Go ahead, bro. That's even down to the truth as well. It says for truth's sake. Go ahead, dog.
As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me.
Right, and that's why the doctrine has not changed since the elders and apostles came on YouTube. The doctrine has not changed. But you go to IUIC, you can pull a clip about the RFID chip from the 2000s, from the 10s, the teens, and now in the 20s, and it's going to be different breakdowns. Same with ISUPK. And then that's just one topic. You go to other topics, it's different. If we did a montage of how many times the doctrines changed, it'd be crazy. Well, I think it was either this year, this past year, the Sakari said that Isaiah 36 and 34 and 16, where it says none shall want her mate. It's talking about vultures. Having sex in battle.
I remember watching that.
was earlier.
That makes no
fucking sense.
Right. It's clearly that's not what that means. No. And it's never been taught like that. That's some new wayward doctrine. You know? That's for sure. That has to get cast in the fire. With all them vultures that he thinks are having sex. Go ahead, bro. But you know, they don't teach it. You know, they don't bring that out all the time. You know what I'm saying? If that's some new revelation, bring it out all the time. That's a major scripture in the truth, bro. You know? That is. We seek ye the Lord while he may be found. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 5, it says, I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered. And men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned.
Yeah, so there's two types of fires. Yahweh Shai's come bringing a fire to purge, to burn all the branches that are undeserving. You know what I'm saying? Ain't doing nothing. But then he's also bringing a fire to the men of the Lord, which also represents, you know, trees being planted to purify us. You know, he said he would baptize with fire. So that's like, you know, like cracking a branch, you know, bending, you know, husbandry. The weather, you know, the wind's beating on it makes it stronger. You know, putting it to the test, so to say.
Does strengthen.
Yep. Suicide drills.
He said, nah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what Yahweh Shah requires.
Yeah.
You know, in the spirit.
Okay.
Over and over again. You know, it's not like a one-time thing, a one-time battle. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 7. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my...
That's what I'm saying. How, are we asking? A lot of how, that means, are you praying?
Yeah,
Yahweh Shah put a little clause in there. You got to be communicating. You know, a lot of stuff that we want to do, and we keep saying, man, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, but we ain't even prayed on it yet. You know what I'm saying? We haven't even fasted. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe consulted with a brother to make a decision on it. Because Yahweh Shah speaks through other men as well. You know? So he said anything that you ask. You know? Now, of course, it has to be spiritual. Usually, we should be asking for a yay or a nay about a situation, or a praying to apply more fruit to the spirit. You know, those characteristics. Go ahead,
Verse 8. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit. So shall ye be my disciples. As the Father have loved me.
Yeah, the fruits of the spirit is contagious, man. When you apply them, it's contagious.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody starts applying the fruits of the spirit. Makes the body feel good. You know?
Example of the flock. Man, that's true.
Go ahead,
As the Father have loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love.
Yeah, if I may, it's basically saying like you gotta be like the parable of the talents.
Yeah.
You gotta be a profitable servant. You know, can't be slothful and bear no fruit. You just here, you got all this knowledge, you got the talents that the Lord giving you, but you ain't doing nothing with it. You ain't doing no videos. You know, you're not around at camp, or if you're at camp, you just like you said in your video, just staring in the sky.
Yeah.
You know, hands in your pocket, you ain't doing shit. You know,
waiting for all the chariots to show up.
Like, tell me how you been a pillar to your church. You know, like that's that servant taking your talents and digging it into the ground, saying that I'm gonna just keep this for me. You know, you slothful and wicked servant. You know, and you're gonna be cast away.
Keep on going to that chapter. I can just chime in. You got a precept.
Verse 10. It says, if ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love.
Yeah, a lot of our people are playing with the Lord's commandments. He made one simple commandment. Of course, to love thy brother as thyself, have no other power before me. You know. But to go out to the highways and hedges. A lot of Israelites don't do that. You know? You know you're Israelite. You're just a family reunion Israelite. You know, you show up when the potato salad is available.
Fried chicken.
You know what I'm saying? There's wine and there's alcohol. That's when you pull up, you know? But to do the actual work, you're nowhere to be found. On the highways and hedges or in your personal life. You know, you're not prioritizing. The Lord's got something for you Israelites in 2025, man. I believe it.
Right.
Go ahead. So-called 2025. Springtime is really in about 90 days. Or like 100 days from now.
Passover.
Yeah.
As the days are getting longer.
Go ahead, bro. Oh, and we in the double moon. They call it a black moon.
The black moon, yeah.
It's 2 new moons in 1 month.
It's just going into the fact of how he's saying going on the highways and hedges, videos, passing them knowledge, not hiding your talents and everything. When it comes down to John 21, when he's asking Simon, do you lovest thou me? Feed my sheep. There's a reason why he put emphasis on it 3 times. Over and over and over again. Because if you're not doing that, that shows your lack of love. I was watching the video earlier that was talking about that as well. Lack of love, faith, and effort.
Go ahead,
If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in His love.
So the love is conditional. You know, it's conditional. We got to perform. You know, we got to do. You know, we got to put our hand to the plow, man. You know, and anything outside of that is nothing but fucking excuses. And the Lord is not. It's not hearing none of that, man. Yeah. You know. And the scary thing is you ain't gonna have no cloak for your sin, so to speak, man. Because the prophets, these videos, these epistles are going out with their brothers on the highways and the byways. It's going out. So there's not going to be any excuse, and you're going to have to give an account in the day of judgment, man. We all are. I was watching the video, bro. He made a point. It's like it ain't going to be okay, everybody just waiting in the line to appear before the Lord, and we gonna run through your whole case. No. Right. How it's going to be is you either going to live or you going to die. Yeah. That's what it's going to be, man.
Because self-examination, man.
Yeah.
You know if you're doing something or if you're not. You know if you're active or if you're not active. You just got to be real with yourself. That's it's best you deal with it before the Lord deal with it.
That's right. That's fucking right, man.
Yeah. Adequate pre. Ephesians 5, start at 17. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is, and be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. So, to be on fire for this word, and to stay at your highest level of, productivity, you got to be filled with the Spirit. You got to be filled with the Spirit of the Lord, and you can't take in all this other wine, all these different influences from this world, these philosophies. You gotta stay in the Spirit, stay active, and then Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is gonna continue to feed you with the video topics, and the fruits of the Spirit.
Think about it. We always keep our phone charged. We got batteries in us too.
That's
bro. You see that thing, low battery. You know what I'm saying? You try to find a charger. That's how it should be for us. You feel your battery's getting low. You know when your spirit's getting low, and you moving different.
Yep.
It's like, nah, I gotta go find that block.
Straight up. That's facts.
I gotta. What don't I know? Let me go look over a test from I don't know, months ago and see how I do on it type shit. You know what I mean? That stuff is good for your spirit. Then off the strength of that, you got videos, lessons, something to share with a brother. You know, you can build off of that and charge the spirit back up.
That's right.
Just going back off of the fact of being active, Sirach 33 and 27, send him to labor, that he be not idle, for idleness teacheth much evil. So when you're not being abounding in the work of the Lord, studying, staying in the scriptures and things like that, then that's more likely more so you're in the world. So you're not going to reap fruits of the spirit, but more fruits of the flesh.
And then also, if you're a younger brother that's getting hit with a task, obviously, Jake sees something in the spirit. You gotta take that task to that nth degree. You know, you gotta do that with everything in you. You know,
that's a part of the labor.
I got one too. Philippians 1:17 it says, "But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. What then? Notwithstanding every way, whether in pretense or in truth, Yahushua is preached, and I therefore do rejoice, yea, and will rejoice. For I know that this shall turn to my salvation through your prayer and the supply of the Spirit of Yahushua Mashiach." And that's what keeps us charged up. You know, that supply of the Spirit. Because brothers, we pray for each other. You know, how do those prayers get answered in the form of brothers getting charged up, being protected, you know, enduring through situations. Sometimes brothers be going through situations, say, pray for me. You know, it may not be specific, but we got to throw in there, help the brother endure, keep his mind tough, you know. Verse 20 says, "According to my earnest expectation and my hope, that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but that with all boldness as always, so now also Mashiach shall be magnified in my body, whether it be by life or by death." Because Paul is ready to go. You know, which he goes into it, how it's more needful for him to stay. But the point is that the reason why he stays is because it's supply of the Spirit. You know, engaging in the scriptures, going back to the foundation, the principles of the things we learn. It's like, all right, I'm fortifying my faith even more. Can't get knocked off my I get backed into a corner before, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, I was going.
Jump back.
I was going. I say it again.
You got a preset?
Nah. I was going to jump back to John 15.
Yeah, let's keep going there. And we'll stop in about 10 minutes.
Where was it?
Verse 10?
Yeah, I finished 10. Yeah, this is John 15, verse 11. Unless you want me to read 10 again.
No, you read 11.
It says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you." Verse 15, "Henceforth I call you not..."
Somebody look up friend in that precept on blue letter.
Yeah, 15 and 14.
Keep on going.
"Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you."
That's powerful. Yahweh Shai is basically saying, I'm not keeping it secrets, you know? Even though we are servants of Yahweh Shai. But that's just, he treated them like the family, you know, equals. And he's saying it right there. Read that verse again. That's a powerful verse.
15, "Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends."
Yeah, servants aren't shop callers.
Yeah,
you know? In every company, you got groups of 30s, you know what I'm saying? Groups of 10s, groups of 5s, as far as management goes. Then you have a group of 2. They make all decisions. The group of 10s don't know what's going on, but the group of 5s or the group of 2s,
that's facts.
there's no need for them. The company, that's how companies and organizations flow. That's how Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is set up in the spirit as well. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says,
but Yahweh Shai is basically saying, look, I've lowered the playing field. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you the scriptures talk about the hidden manna. We got that same doctrine Yahweh Shai was speaking.
That's it.
Beautiful.
He pretty much let us know how to please the Lord. He's making us sons of God, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Bringing us back.
Yeah. It says, "But I have called you friends, for all things that I've heard of..."
Oh, there goes that word friend again.
Yeah.
Let's get that.
You got it too?
Go ahead.
15 and 14, in the Greek, it's pronounced philos, I believe.
What's the Strong's?
Philos.
Strong's.
You gotta say it like blue letter,
That shit was hilarious, bro.
Just do your best vocab imitation.
But it says, friend, to be friendly to one, wish him well, a friend and associate. He who associates familiarly with one, a companion. One of the bridegroom's friends, whom on his behalf asked the hand of the bride, and rendered him various services in closing the marriage and celebrating the nuptials.
Yeah, so that's equivalent to your best man. And that's what that's explaining basically. You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot of friends, but at something serious like that, you have what? You got a best friend. You know what I'm saying? You got a best man. That's what Yahweh Shai is referring to us as.
Yeah.
You know? In that precept. Go ahead, in that precept.
Yeah, but I have called you.
Got one?
We had a quick one.
Yeah, go ahead.
1 John 3:1. It says, "Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of the Most High. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not." It says, "Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is." You know, just going into that point, like the levels, man, like the friendship, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, at the end of the day, you know, the position that we've been allotted, you know, to be able to take part in, and you know, it's just a beautiful thing, man. You know, words can't express, you know what, the position that we, you know, Lord's will, or the lot that we hopefully are in. But that's it, bro.
In the Strong's G5383, when you go to C, it says, "He who associates familiarly with one, a companion." And then when you look up the etymology of familiarly, it goes back to the Latin familiaris, which means belonging to a family.
Yeah, Ken. You know, that's why. Hey, this truth is deep, man. You know, it all goes back to family business. Like we said, there's no heathens can make it. You know. Then even amongst Israel, Yahweh Shai, when he was speaking his parables, it said that then when they were alone, then he expounded unto them. And this is what he was telling them. Look, I'm spilling the beans. I'm giving you everything.
It's the gospel, man. It's special.
Yeah.
It's the good news. And not everybody has access to it.
Yeah, and the good news is that what? Yahweh is going to take us back. You know?
Back like his family, man. You know? You're not going to be ashamed of us. It says,
fresh start.
For all things that I've heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. And that's a mystery, man. And not everybody can get it. So he gave us that knowledge that's needed to make us, to bring us into eternal life. You know? It says, verse 16, it says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of my Father, ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. Back to that, you know, we gotta be growing, man. You gotta bear fruit. You have to be engaged in this thing, man. You know, because that's what's required of us. You know, we got this talents, this message. You gotta do something with it.
Yeah, it's precious.
Teach it. Keep going.
Yeah, a little more, and we're gonna wrap up. For closing precepts, I can go down to where it says, they have not chosen you.
You just read it again.
Yeah, let's read
16.
that one. Yeah, read 16.
Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit.
Right, we don't have a choice. Look what he did to Paul. We have a choice. He blinded him.
Kick it against the pricks.
Jonah.
Jonah.
Yeah,
all the men of the Lord. Threw Daniel in the lion's den. Put the 3 holy children in the furnace. And in all those, you see deliverance, all these situations. Even Moses, being a top-ranking man in Egypt, went and dealt and got afflicted and got his people delivered.
Joseph.
You know what I'm saying? Joseph, all the different stories.
So much.
You know, that we can rely on to say, you know what, the Lord, we could be that hopeful elect, that remnant. But again, our actions got to match everything that we're saying to position ourselves to even be there. You know, and that's a beautiful thing. So if he's ordained us, we gotta live up to that charge that's been given.
Oh, I think that goes into
contract.
Jeremiah, the 1st chapter, the ordained. I think the ordained goes into like the occupation of being employed. And then I was thinking about that, Hebrews 6, it says, in 10 it says, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your works and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. So the purpose, that the end goal is, salvation. The end goal is being able to take part into the marriage and to be able to enter into the kingdom.
And that's talking about a reward. A couple verses up, it talks about receiving an award. And in 10, the summation of it is ministering the name, teaching the name over and over again. People, we can't make the name a doctrine. We have to. It's got to be. That's how we're going to get our reward. We minister and do minister the name. Like, repeat it over and over again.
It says, which ye have showed towards his name. It says, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. It says, and then it says, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence in the full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them that through faith and patience inherited the promises. It says, for when the Most High made promise to Abraham, because he could swear by no greater, he swore by himself, saying, surely blessing and I will bless thee, and multiplying I will multiply thee. And it says, and after he patiently endured, obtained the promises. So it's, the Lord is telling us and have employed us to do a job, but at the end of the job, you get paid. We're not doing this for no reason, man. This is not vain in what we're doing. We're going to receive if we endure to the end at the end of the day, man.
Yeah, this is your only shot.
Yeah, you kept quoting that Eminem. Yeah, don't miss your chance, man. So that the opportunity is available, but is it going to remain there?
By sinking in that bed of comfort, man.
Yeah,
you're missing your opportunity.
Risk it or lose it.
Hell yeah, man.
I haven't got any more precepts. With that, we're gonna wrap up. Give all praise to our power.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Shalom, Barakim to hopeful elect, double honors to our elders and apostles and bishops and deacons and teachers that came back in the reincarnation known as Great Millstone. Shalom, shalom.